What's going on, guys? My name's Long Sensation, and today we're going to go for you guys to some more Call of Duty Black Ops 3 news and information. Now in this video I do want to cover the Eisendrache Easter Egg one more time and talk more specifically about the final boss fight in which you need to complete the Gatekeeper battle in order to complete the Easter Egg. Now, at the timing of this recording I do want to say that yes, the error is still occurring if you're not familiar with this. When people are going into the final battle with the Gatekeeper, they're finding that quite frequently they're disconnecting from the servers, and quite simply it's ruining the game for them and they're getting booted out and stuff like that. And I do want to say that at the time of the recording, the only way to reduce your chances of being disconnected is by having only 2 people to actually shoot the Gatekeeper. But apart from that, I don't really want to talk about that in this video. What I want to talk about is how you can defeat the Gatekeeper in under 6 minutes. Now, if you're not aware, I believe one of the fastest times at the moment is set by myself and my teammates with 4 players, in which we defeated the Gatekeeper in 9 minutes 55 seconds. I might actually put that video up on my channel at a later date, but I want to get some really good quality. I want to record the game volume and stuff like that. I've just bought the right cables to do so with the Elgato and record party chat and stuff. But in this video, I want to give you guys one incredibly easy and simple tip, and that is that if you want to complete the whole Eisendrache Easter Egg and do it very, very quickly and easy, then it's best to do it with yourself and just 2 other players. Now, the reason why this works, and I'm not really sure why this is a thing, is because when you're playing with just 3 people, what happens is that the game doesn't really register the fact that you are doing it with 3 people, if that makes any sense. So when you get into the final Gatekeeper battle, instead of spawning multiple panzers in at the same time, where you're basically going to battle around 8 to 10 different panzers in order to complete the panzer round, when you're playing with just 3 players, it's only going to spawn around 4 to 5, which of course is a massive difference and is going to reduce your chances of going down significantly and being able to complete the Easter egg. Now, before I get into the next part as why it's much better to play with 3 players instead of 4 going into the Gatekeeper's battle, I quickly want to say if you've missed my How to Defeat the Gatekeeper video, then please click in the link down in the description below, as that's going to give you a massive in-depth video and give you everything you need to know in regards to defeating the Gatekeeper. But basically, to give you a rundown, this is how the Gatekeeper battle goes. I'm going to explain it very, very quickly. You're going to get into the Gatekeeper's chamber and 2 electrical orbs are going to spawn in the middle of the room. You then have to slam your gravity spikes down as a trap in the middle of this electrical orb. Then after you've done that 2 times and opened up and shot the Gatekeeper's chest, it's going to spawn into a panzer round. After the panzer round, the Gatekeeper is going to spawn back into the room. This is where 2 more electrical orbs need to be countered, and then another panzer round will take place, in which of course you do need to defeat around 8 to 10 different panzers. And then finally there's going to be 2 more electrical orbs in which you need to counter once again. So in total there's going to be a total of 2 panzer rounds, which is going to be around 18 to 20 panzers, and then there's going to be 6 electrical orbs that you and your teammates need to counter. However, when you're playing with just 3 players, what's going to happen is that it's going to be halved. So basically, when you spawn into the Gatekeeper's chamber, there's going to be just 1 electrical orb in the middle of the room in which you need to counter. Then the panzer round will begin. There's only going to be around 4 to 5 panzers. Then another electrical orb will spawn in which you need to counter. Then another panzer round, which is going to be 4 to 5 panzers. And then finally, there's going to be another electrical orb in which you need to counter, and then of course shoot the Gatekeeper's chest, which is going to allow you to kill the Gatekeeper much more faster and allow you to complete the Easter egg much more easily and efficiently. Now, of course, actually preparing for the Gatekeeper's battle by doing all of the Easter egg steps can be a little bit of a long process, but it's very, very durable, especially with the Whispers. You only really need 3 different people on certain parts of the map, and it's very, very easy to do. Trust me, guys, yes, one person will have to do 2 different bows. I advise that person to do the Storm bow and the Wolf bow, as they're the easiest to do, and then the other 2 players focus on the Purple bow / the Fire bow, and that is just the best way to do it. You can have everything done by around 20, and it's just very, very easy and very, very simple. So that is going to be my advice to you guys. I would advise, if you're struggling with the Gatekeeper's battle or just the Easter egg in general, then just play with just 3 players instead of 4. Very, very simple but effective tip that I think that you guys are going to very, very much enjoy. Now, As you're watching the gameplay in the background, this is just with 3 players, and as you can see, it's much more faster, it's much more easier, and basically none of us really go down, I believe, which of course means that we're going to be able to do the Easter egg much more efficiently. Now, very quickly, I'm just going to give you the rundown times of how long it takes to actually complete the Gatekeeper's battle. With 3 players, it took us around 6 minutes and 6 seconds, and with 4 players, it took around 10 minutes and 5 seconds, so of course, that is a massive difference there that is going to allow you to complete the Gatekeeper's battle much more faster and much more efficiently. But that is going to be pretty much it for this video, guys. If you did enjoy, please be sure to leave a like. This is a very simple and effective tip, and I really think that you guys are going to appreciate that. But anyway, guys, that is pretty much it from me. I've been Long Sensation. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.